Hi guys, welcome to Family Create. I hope you're all doing well. So today I've got some bad news about my Fold 5. So I've got my Fold 5. It's been just about 4 months now, and a couple of days ago in the morning I just opened my phone and then I noticed some dead pixel and then noticed a crack. So here you see in the middle a visible crack and then you can see the dead pixels. So as you can see, the icon here is split in two with a big massive black line in the middle. So that's actually the crease that goes along. So it split the icon in half. If I bring it close, there you go, you can see the hairline crack going all the way down on the screen. And the pixels, dead pixels with the flickering on the side here. I haven't dropped the phone or anything like that, so I don't know what happened. It's just, it was fine, it was working, and when I next opened the phone, this is what's happened. Those of you who regularly watch my channel will know that I had recently had Fold 4 repaired. Again, one day it was working absolutely fine. It was within the warranty period as well, but luckily Fold 4 came with the 2-year free care package, so that was quite lucky. And then one day within the 1-year period, I think it happened, I opened the phone and it was black and it was non-responsive, and I'll leave the link of the video up there if you want to have a look. And basically it wasn't working. I took it to Samsung and they repaired it free of charge, and they said basically there's hairline connectors for both the screen. One of them must have come off, hence why it's not working. So I don't know if that's the same case with Fold 5. You also know that I've got the Fold 2. I still have it, although I'm not regularly using it. I'm still using it from time to time, and it's actually still in immaculate condition, no issues. So I'm not sure whether Samsung's work with the older Fold is much more durable compared to the new Fold, because I could swear by my Folds that nothing went wrong until when the Fold 4 went wrong, and now a few months later Fold 5. With the Fold 5 there was a care package available, but it was basically you would have to purchase it, and I didn't want to really spend another £65 on top of £1,800, so I excluded that. But it is within warranty, so I've booked it in for repair with Samsung. Today I'm taking it in, so I'll update you guys in terms of what happens, but it should be under warranty. Obviously you can see Fold 5 in immaculate condition. It hasn't had any folds or anything. Actually, I probably looked after Fold 5 more than I've done with Fold 2. It's disappointing that initially I thought nothing could ever go wrong with the screen from my experience with Fold 2, Fold 3, Fold 4, and then suddenly this happens, and within 4-month stretch both my Fold screen just kind of died on me. So it's making me question my loyalty to Samsung. So I'm thinking of checking out the OnePlus Open, the folding phone, which looks really nice, and something that I think I should start checking out other brands really. And more disappointing is that we paid £1,800 for a phone that didn't even come with the free care package like it did with the Fold 4. So anyway, I'm going to take it for repair today to Samsung and give it in. I think they normally say it takes around 4 to 5 days, and I'll update you guys once the repair is done, whether I'll have to pay or they'll do it under warranty. I'm not sure. So we've come to the Samsung service store for a face-to-face appointment with a Samsung technician, and after he assessed the device, he showed us an impact spot on the screen that may have caused the crack. It's very small and he thinks it may have been caused by a pen. So I'm very disappointed that it won't be covered under warranty because it's an external impact. I don't know how it happened. Quite disappointed that impact from a pen. The only pen I'm using is the pen from Samsung. So the fact that a pen like that could damage the screen, and that looks like probably the most weakest point of the screen. So very disheartening. I think I'm getting put off from Samsung altogether now. You can see the hairline crack there, but here the engineers just showed me little round, kind of like a circular impact. We don't know how that's happened. Possibly the pen It just goes to show how fragile the screen itself is.
It's working days.
3 to 5 working days.
And it will cost us £524 to repair the screen. Once it's repaired, I'll update you guys more. So we've just come to pick up our Fold 5. How many days did it take to repair?
Gave it on Saturday.
Saturday, and today is Wednesday. So 3 days, because we got the message yesterday to say it's ready. So it's replaced the screen, the sides, right? And the hinge.
Yeah. So basically, whatever the problems were, I mean, I saw how much you had to pay. So hopefully, whatever it was, they've sorted. Yeah.
I'm in a leg.
Yeah.
It's expensive enough as it is.
This is why we offer that Samsung Care Plus.
And you know what? This is the only time I didn't take it.
Because it was £1,800, and it's like, oh my god, another whatever
Another
on top. You thought, okay, every time I've taken it out and it's never come into use.
We've had all the folds and it's not been necessary up to this point.
That's the beautiful thing with Sod's Law, isn't it? You've collected it, okay?
It seems to be fine. We've already paid for this.
Yeah, it says on it it's been paid.
So it looks okay. Can you close it? Let me just have a look at the hinge. So it's a new hinge as well. New battery, new hinge, new frame, and new inner screen, all for £514. So I've just come home, guys, and I thought I'll just show you quickly. When I was in the shop, it was a bit of a rush. I couldn't show the phone properly. So here's the Fold 5. As you can see, the hinge been replaced, still has its new packaged foil on. The frame itself has been replaced. Let me turn this on. So the inner screen has been replaced. So the only thing that's still here is the outer screen and the back camera module as well. The reason why it's such an expensive repair, because the battery itself is glued together with the screen and the hinge and the frame all together. So when your screen goes, the battery, the hinge, and the frame itself has to be replaced. So Samsung need to do something about these parts and reduce the cost of replacement of the screen, and not have the battery and the hinge and the frame stuck together, costing us a lot more than it really should. Anyway, because of the fact that I had 2 fold with the screen going within a stretch of 4 months, I was so disheartened. So I decided to basically try a slab phone, and I put my SIM in my S22 Ultra for the last few days while Fold 5 has been on repair, and I found it really weird and uncomfortable using a slab phone. Although the S22 Ultra, the screen is quite big compared to a traditional slab, I still felt really weird. I mean, nothing beats a screen that opens up to this when you're working. Even like doing research or replying to emails, I found I'm struggling. With my phones, when I'm out and about, I do everything from replying emails, work, even editing my videos as well. So actually I've edited nothing on the S22 Ultra because it was just too small. So for me, it's going to be very hard to go back to a traditional phone from this experience of the last 4 days. It always will have to be a fold. So the fact that I've lost 2 screens in a stretch of 4 months on the Z Folds, and the Fold 4 was repaired under warranty, but unfortunately Fold 5 wasn't repaired under warranty. So the image here I'm showing now is what's been provided by Samsung to show where the damage was on the screen. So here in the middle, you'll see where the big white line comes and meets. They're saying there was a bit of a pressure there, which basically broke the screen. They think that might be some sort of small something, and they gave me an example of a pen. So the only thing I could think of is, because I haven't used anything else, I don't remember any force or anything, so the only thing I can think of is the pen that I regularly use to use my phone. Now I can't see this tip damaging it, but The tip is a lot more smaller compared to last year's pen. But what I think is where it broke, I think that might be the weakest point. So perhaps it did happen from the pen. I don't know. But to be honest, when you're paying £1,800 for a phone and they have weak points like that and it breaks and then you have to pay over £500 to repair the phone, that's very unfair. So at the moment, I'm considering looking at alternative phone, like I mentioned earlier. One of them is OnePlus Open folding phone. In the meanwhile, obviously, I'm going to set this up and start using it again. If you have experienced issues with your folding screen or your screen on Fold 5, do let me know, and do comment down below and let us know how you resolved the issue and whether you had to pay or it was repaired under warranty. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you find the video helpful and informative. If you do, please give it a like and support us by subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, do take care. Bye bye.